Good morning. It is now 7:53 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Y'all know the Velvet Underground song, the Lou Reed song, Sunday morning. This is page 24. Um, it's making me think I should chapterize another version of it. But anyways, what I got is it's in a real rough state. Um, Brillig's just been bowled over. He gets knocked off the jub. He gets bowled over. One of the card guards is dead, but one of them actually gets up. He's wounded. He's got like this tear, and he gets up. He stabs him, but the Jub's gonna end up stomping on Brillig anyways, and then it runs off. But it runs off in the direction of the castle, which is worse. That's how you do stories. They never get better; they get worse. You got to keep ramping it up. And but on the plus side, you leave Brillig and this other card guard. And this is where Brillig is completely knocked unconscious. And I don't know, you can't really see that. I guess it's because I have a light. Is it this light? Hold on. I have a light that's reflecting. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's this light. There we go. Now you can see it. All right. So, anyways, um, moving methodically. Want to make sure we're on the right brush and the right layer. In this case, just the. We may not get very much further than our panel borders. And I'm not going to do the panel borders in exactly parallel lines because this is a very chaotic scene. This one's borderless, this panel right here. I had to put the dialogue in at the rough stage because there was some confusion about, for me anyways, I was confused about whether or not I was going to be able to fit the stuff in there. So all we have really are roughs. This is what my roughs look like. And we have, yeah, we got roughs and dialogue. But I feel confident that I won't have to go in after the fact and be resizing panels because that could be really annoying. All right. And we've even done a nifty trick by going borderless on one panel. That's a nifty trick. A crafty moment. I've definitely re-hurt my foot, but I think it's already getting better. I got this walking boot thing on. And it's important to note that like the last time I hurt this foot, and it was really bad. And I go to the emergency care. All they do is they give you, I mean, they wrap it in an ace bandage, which I've got on, and they put you in the walking boot, and that's it. There's no treatment. It just gets better on its own. It's a tendon injury, at the end of the day. So, and this one is not as bad as the real one that I had a few weeks back. I feel like this is just like a stress. It's gonna get better. Um, I had fun doing the drawing show last night. All my drawings kind of sucked, but it was fun. I would love to show you um, my X is the Unknown book. All right, and tried to show this on a previous video, but it didn't record any sound. So this is the page I have in development about a bard character named Emeth. Here you go, the Phantom. I love his horse. I don't think I did a great job with the Phantom, but I enjoyed drawing the horse. I tried drawing the Phantom again a couple of times. That's actually supposed to be the Phantom. There's the Phantom in the classic Conan, Conan the King. And I drew some robots. I like to go to my Pinterest and just like whatever comes up. Um, this one I kind of screwed up because as I started to erase it, it was just picking up all kinds of shit on it. But this was from an Outer Limits photo shoot, and I just liked the way it was posed. And this is another one that was kind of a random one. These are very messy. And then finally, I ended up with this sort of Flash Gordon, Dale Arden. I don't think I got her face very good, but it's an Alex Raymond original um, thing that I tried to do my own version of, and I don't know. I kind of like my more grittier Flash Gordon. He's got kind of a different shaped nose. Um, I liked her face didn't come out very good, but um, that's something I got to practice. I like the classic the classic style of drawing these women. If you look at Joe Shuster, the Superman guy, Siegel and Schuster. Siegel was the writer. Um, I love the way he would draw women. Like he had kind of I guess it was kind of their kind of cliched style of the era, But they were very cool. Joe Shuster, it's the way he draw Lois Lane or whatever. All right, I've got my panels in. How am I going to do this? The answer is panel by panel, of course. All right, I need a ink layer, and I need to take my pencil layer and reduce the opacity. For those of you playing along at home, sorry, because it's going to be less easy to see. All right, here's layer 14. We're going to call this ink. And this is a panel with not a lot of background in it. I mean, I could probably fake in a background later on. I get my favorite brush out. This is the brush I like. This is the shield. Whoops. And he's getting to his feet. And he's got this terrible. Yeah. Got this big tear right here. All right. I haven't really worked out a lot of like what is the physiology of the card guards. You know, they're constructs, but they do have personalities and they do bleed apparently. But in a sort of magical world, I think it's okay to leave a few questions unanswered. In this one, he's hurt, but he's also angry. The truth is, these guys were never really expected to fight very well, and especially him because he's a 2. But sometimes the deuce is wild. All right. A lot of times you're looking for what's the unexpected thing that's going to happen. There we go. In the cartoon world, anything can happen, of course. Now, I'm trying to figure out, like, how does his hand go? Like, if you were to, I'm wrapping my hand around something, you just see the back of my hand. And my fingers would go around one side, and my thumb would be around the other side. And my thumb would be on the top. So I think what we would see here is like that. And he's struggling to get to his feet here. For the outlines of the spear, I'm going to use the different brush. Just for fun, let's put it on a different layer so that I can draw right through it. And we just erase the parts we don't like. Figuring out the way the hands work is really important. Oh, wait. In this case, let's fold it right back in. Grab the other one. Let's pull the pencils off temporarily. Oh, this is going to look a bit amateurish here. I'm looking at it right now. The thumb is on top. I'm looking at these lines. There we go. Okay. Cover up all our lost lines. I was looking at it's kind of funny. Yesterday, Tibar on the Discord posted it's like a Santos sisters um, piece that he had done. And he's not the Santos sisters, that's Greg and Fake. But the fact that he knew who the Santos sisters and Greg and Fake were amazed me. And he actually had some original art from them, so he knew who they were. Like, he's a big fan. I thought that was a thing that like that I would notice, but nobody else would. We actually like a lot of the same stuff. Like and he's showing the piece that he had, and he also had a piece of like Jay Stevens, like Rizzo print, and I'm like, oh, he likes Jay Stevens too. That's stuff that I love. I wish I could draw like the Harvey style that Jay Stevens has. I don't really like his Tootin' Cat. I think it's called Rocket Cat and then Tootin' Common, the mummy one. But all right, if we're putting the shadow back that way, then we got to put the shadow back this way. He's getting to his feet unsteadily here. I know I have a long way to go in my inking before I get any good at it. I was like watching another guy that I quite like, the guy who does Kankor. I don't actually know his name, but he was showing some of his old art, right? He was like, oh, 10 years ago, here's how I was inking. And it's amazing. Right? And he goes, and you can see how bad it is compared to what I can do today. Like, oh man. So I'm gonna need 10 years. Well, I'd be happy for what time gives you, I guess. But it is exciting to think that you can improve. All right. All right. Speaking of faked in backgrounds, um, got some ground cover here. Let's definitely hands aren't great on that. So I'm trying. That's a nicer. There we go. This is my problem right here. I think it's my real problem is the disposition of the thumb. My lines are just really terrible here. Right, let's continue with what we were doing. So in terms of the fiction hero's journey here, it's a good idea to let your heroes lose the first battle. If they lose the first battle, but somehow survive, that means the stakes for the next battle are much higher. And that's what I'm going for. All right, hang on. All right, just for fun. I'm still up. Where's I'm still up? It's right there. Okay, what's the flow? I think it starts here on the left, goes down. So what I'm doing here, I'll just show you. Let me put another layer. I want the reader to read like this. So that'll be the flow. So I have to make hay. That's going to be like right here. And then hey jub jub. Maybe there, like that. All right, let's get into the bubbles. We could probably do some backgrounds, but that's a good start. So bring back my things here. So I might even do some hedge backgrounds over here. I want him to look like he's kind of shaky getting to his feet. They're in the hedge maze still. There's a fire burning behind them. I could even put the fire on this side, but I think it would be behind them. Um, I've kind of faked in the fire here, but the point is we're not going to get a lot of background on this one action panel. This is a silhouette. My idea here is just a silhouette, but with lots of detail. And then the bird runs off. I better be on the ink layer. I am. Okay, good. All right, let's take a look at the previous page. This is 2 pages ago, actually. That's him right there. Oh, there's we could do like a thing with smoke, so let's see if that's another possibility. All that we know of him is this line here, he's got me. All right. As he gets back off the ground. Let's put it on that other layer just to see how it works out. Maybe we can even imply that there's some shadow coming from off to the right. That's our beginning. Okay, we're at 30 minutes. It's about the length of my usual videos. So please like, follow, subscribe. There will be more and more and more comics being drawn. Talk to you later.